Welcome back to the channel, guys. So in today's video I'm going to feature a team which I used in my today's battles, and the team has Bastiodon in the back. So Bastiodon, in my opinion, has lost its popularity after Galarian Stunfisk became popular and Azumarill and Galarian Stunfisk core became meta. And that's why I also did not use Bastiodon in my season 4, or I think even in the season 3. But one of my friend was using a team featuring Bastiodon, and I did some tweak in that team. I replaced Ferrothorn with Swampert, and yeah, the team did very well with it. So these battles are ranked 4 to 6 battles, but so not very higher up, but I think a lot of people are in this range. So yeah, I hope you do find something useful out of the video. And if you are new to the channel and if you like the content, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Help us to reach 300 subscribers before New Year's. That would really help us a lot and motivate us a lot. So before we get to the team composition, just an update that Abomasnow has dropped in, and you would definitely want to do some Mega Abomasnow raid, because I think it's a useful Pokemon, but it will be double weak to fire because of that grass and ice typing. So I did one of the raid in the morning, and yeah, I mean, you can get a 100 IV, which you can use in Ultra League or Ultra League Premier at the best. So the team which we are using today will be Galvantula, Swampert and Bastiodon. So we will be using Swampert with Sludge Wave to have some ASO coverage, but with that we kind of lose the one-shot capability of 2 Galarian Stunfisk with that Earthquake. But I think that Hydro Cannon will do enough damage. So yeah, using this movesets, and the team does okay in terms of PV poke rating, not great to be honest. But I believe that Galvantula lead is quite safe because of that lunge debuff. Plus, if you don't run into Wishcash or Galarian Stunfisk, then I think it mostly has a lot of positive matchups. So yeah, that's my take on the team, and now let's see how the team does in the battle arena. So let's start with the battles and see how the battle goes. So we are in a one Stunfisk lead, and this Stunfisk is running mud shot. So I think I stay in this matchup a bit, because lunge, we can debuff this Stunfisk with lunge, and this Stunfisk will need to land, I think, 2 mud shots, mud bombs, plus I think couple of mud shots to take us down. So we debuff that Stunfisk, and we are able to pull the trigger on another lunge, which is really great. I think the opponent tried to overfarm there, but yeah, I mean, regardless, we are able to drop another lunge on that. And now this Stunfisk is debuffed a lot, and since we are ahead on shields, I think it was very safe to come in with Swampert, and they went for discharge as well. So I think Mud Bomb again should have been the play. So the opponent goes for Mud Bomb this time, so correcting their play, and I charge some extra energy. And now I think once I have enough energy for another Hydro Cannon, I'll go for that. So going for Hydro Cannon, not expecting opponent to shield. So let's see. Yep, definitely the opponent does not shield, and they have Jirachi in the back. So looking good, because Bastiodon can technically handle that Jirachi. So I come in with Bastiodon, keeping Swampert alive, and since I have two shields at my disposal, looking pretty safe at the moment. Even if they have a Whiscash in the back, I think Swampert has enough energy, and with shields intact, I think we can definitely challenge if in case there is a Whiscash in the back. So farming some extra energy just in case there is a Razor Leafer. So Flamethrower barely takes the Jirachi down, and they have a Victini. So really great, because now this Rock Slide will be able to do massive damage to this Victini, probably taking it out. Yeah. So yeah, good game. Moving on to the next one, and we are in a Haunter lead. So again, this lead favors I think this lead favors Galvantula, because Haunter eventually will get debuffed, and we will be able to get to another move. But the opponent makes a really great swap into Registeel. So now I debuff that Registeel and come in with my Swampert, because definitely you do not want to come in with I think you can come in with Bastiodon, but you would need to watch out for a Focus Blast. So that's why I come in with Swampert. So excuse me. So throwing that Hydro Cannon and not likely to grab a shield this time around. So yeah, definitely not shielding, and letting go of Swampert because I expected a Flash Cannon. So the opponent will go for so we are going for Hydro Cannon, and the opponent will not shield this time, expecting the Haunter to come back in. So Haunter is loaded on energy, so that's why I come in with Bastiodon, and Bastiodon can take on any move coming in from Haunter, and now they have an Azumarill in the back. So yeah, I think it's pretty much game set, because we will be able to pull the trigger on another discharge, which will do a lot of damage. So definitely you would want to shield, because Bastiodon against a Azumarill cannot do a lot, and in case they are running Hydro Pump, that would have been a problem. So barely able to get to another discharge, and getting, I think we got a bit of lag there. So yeah, waiting, and finally the discharge is gone, and I think it's opponent realized they have lost the match, and yeah, I think they closed the game or something like that. Yeah, good game. Moving on to the next match, and we are in a Shadow Victory Bell lead. So this is the lead which I fear, because if the Shadow Victory Bell gets away, then it can delete that Swampert and render it useless. So but still, Galvantula still has some play, because it debuffs this Victory Bell. So the opponent will makes a smart move to throw the energy, because if they had not thrown the move, we would have gotten to another lunge. But now we can come in with Bastiodon and absorb any damage coming in from that Victory Bell. But they make a swap, so I make a quick swap to Swampert, because I do not want to keep Swampert in front of that Victory Bell, and will shield this Surf. And I think they are running Frost Breath, so they will take some time to get to their charge move. So going for Sludge Wave, because I did not expect the Lapras to shield, because generally Lapras users don't shield. So now I think I would need to invest, or I don't invest a shield, because yeah, not because I thought that Swampert will survive, but the rationale behind was that Bastiodon can generally take on the Lapras, and since we had fair like decent amount of health, I think it was fair to not shield there. So Lapras going down, and the opponent has Azumarill in the back, so not looking good. And if this Azumarill has Hydro Pump, then basically it will be wrap up. So now the opponent, I think, tries to make a sack swap there, but probably did not work. But I think it's still going to be pretty close, because this Azumarill certainly has some energy, and yeah, it's basically a game, because we cannot do anything to yeah, now basically it's a wrap. We cannot do anything to this Azumarill, but I think it will get very close, because we will be able to get to almost be able to get to another rock slide. Sorry, Stone Edge. I know I've been keeping like saying rock slide, so sorry for that. Coming in with Machamp lead, and I think I have been in this lead a lot of time, because I myself was leading with Shadow Machamp in season 4 a lot. So the opponent makes a swap there to Galarian Stunfisk, and I think this team bring out a lot of Galarian Stunfisk, which is really good, because we do have an answer in the form of Swampert, and most of the people like shield the first one if you charge up to Earthquake, because like, yeah, Earthquake from coming in from Swampert is really dangerous. And I think I misplayed here, because I let go of this Earthquake thinking that I will be able to get to an Hydro Cannon, and yeah, this is the game which I like heavily misplayed, because had I not shielded that had I shielded that Earthquake, like keeping Swampert alive, this game would totally be different. And now this Stunfisk can go on a rampage, like tearing our team apart. And yeah, basically we cannot do anything to this Stunfisk now. And just to rub it in our face, the opponent sack swaps to to Wigglytuff, and yeah, at this point I quit. Probably I should have quit sooner as well. But yeah, really well played from my opponent's end, and we are in a Shadow Machamp lead, and this time I am opting to play a much better this time around, and going for Shield, and the opponent is staying in this matchup. So I have been in this matchup a lot of time because in season 4 I was leading a lot of I led with Shadow Machamp a lot. So Shadow Machamp can technically take the match if you shield the first cross chop and you go for a rock slide again. But looks like they went for double cross chop, and even I double shielded my Galvantula, and they come in with Azumarill. So this makes me believe that they have something weak to Galvantula in the back, and going for double discharge. Maybe should have gone for first lunge, but I did not expected Azumarill to shield the first time. So that's the reason behind double discharging. I come in with Bastiodon here, probably a questionable decision, but I came in with Bastiodon because I expected something like Skarmory in the back, because since they came in with Azumarill. So yeah, that's the reason. Perhaps we should have come in with Swampert as well, but I thought that at the time I thought that coming in with Bastiodon would have been the right decision. So yeah, regardless, it proved correct, and prediction of Skarmory in the back was right indeed. So in the next match, and this time we are in a Galvantula mirror match. So going for lunge, and I think the opponent gets an extra volt switch there. So not looking good, and it's happening to me a lot of times that the opponents are able to sneak in an extra fast move. So the opponent will go for back-to-back lunge since they had that one fast move advantage. But this lunge does not takes us out, and we go for lunge of our own. But still, again, the opponent was able to sneak in a volt switch, and this will be end of our Galvantula. And yeah, not looking good. So coming in with Bastiodon to absorb this damage, because even though lunge is neutral, it does a lot of damage to Swampert, but barely does anything to Bastiodon. And they come in with Stunfisk, or rather, I would like to say that they swap into Stunfisk, and which gives us an opportunity to lock the Stunfisk with our Swampert, and we will go for Hydro Cannon, totally expecting a shield. And now since they are shieldless, we can go for another Hydro Cannon. Yeah, I mean, of course we don't have any other option as well, but yeah, this Stunfisk is now low enough to so that we can smack down this with our Bastiodon. And since that Galvantula is almost dead, I think it was pretty safe not to shield the Swampert. Perhaps a questionable decision again, but I wanted shield for Bastiodon, and if this Azumarill has Hydro Pump, then it will be wrapped for us. Let's see what move they throw. They go for Ice Beam, so maybe they try to bait us there, or they are running Ice Beam and Play Rough. If they have Ice Beam and Play Rough, that will be really good for us, because that way we will be able to take that match. So definitely, or why don't I shield this guy? Yeah, I'm not sure why am I not shielding. Maybe I'm keeping shields for season 5, but or yeah, I think I remember now. I was keeping shields because I knew that that Stunfisk was already had a charge move ready, so that's why I was keeping that shield. Yeah. So in another Galvantula mirror, and this time around I was able to get to lunge first, and this forces my opponent to make the swap, because they knew that eventually they will lose the matchup. And they come in with Alolan Marowak, and we do have a perfect answer for this in the form of our Swampert. So no need to shield any charge move coming in from Alolan Marowak, because even if it would have been Shadow Ball, it would not have done a lot of damage. But here comes Whiscash, which can prove a bit a trouble for us, because our both Bastiodon and Galvantula are weak to it. So I shield this Mud Bomb because I wanted to take away the last shield of the opponent, or feign down this Whiscash. So I think at this point the opponent must have realized that we are weak to Whiscash, and they shield their Whiscash now. So I think we had some residual energy on our Galvantula, which we do, and we now can go for lunge. So this will be enough to take the Whiscash out. And yeah, bringing that Whiscash out was very critical because our backline was weak to it, and the opponent just quits, realizing they cannot win against Bastiodon with that with their Galvantula. Yeah. So a good game. Moving on to the next one, and I'm really sorry. Yeah, I just have a bad throat today, like coughing a lot. So you will hear some muted audio in between. So really apologize for that. And we are in a Stunfisk match now because the opponent swapped out of that Toxicroak match, so which is really good. But I really wish they had something. They came out with something that Bastiodon favors, because if we like without this Swampert, that Toxicroak can potentially go on a rampage. But thankfully, we were able to farm a lot of energy off of that Stunfisk, and just a mud bomb, so didn't shield, and we do have two hydro cannons ready. So we pull the trigger on one, totally expecting a shield, and we are able to pull the trigger on another hydro cannon. So the opponent double shields their Toxicroak, which is not good. So I made a mistake there at that I swapped to Galvantula and switch log this Galvantula with this Bastiodon. So now it can be very disadvantageous for us, but I think I was able to win this match, and let's see how I'm able to pull this off. But this Bastiodon mirror match is going to be very boring, just like quite similar to the Bronzor matchup in the Little Cup. So now I went for a sack because I thought that this was necessary, and able to get the sack in point, and now we can come in. This Toxicroak will throw this mud bomb, but we do have a shield in place for that, and now it's basically a race to the charge move, and we are able to get to Stone Edge first. And I think this Stone Edge will be barely able to take out the Toxicroak. And now again it's a Bastiodon mirror, but I think since we are ahead on energy, ahead on health, that way we will be able to take on the opponent's flamethrower and barely able to get to the flamethrower of our own. So yeah, winning this match with very little HP, and I think getting the sack was critical there. And moving on to the next one, we are in a Scizor lead. So Scizor is not a very common Pokemon in Great League. You don't see a lot of it, and they go for Night Slash. So I didn't shield the first Night Slash just in case they get a boost. So I would definitely want that shield for another Night Slash, or the boosted Night Slash at that. So the opponent will shield the lunge, and now we can go for shield, and now we can go for lunge, because I don't know why I went for lunge there. Should have gone for discharge, but the opponent shields. So this like going for lunge was a good idea indeed. Coming in with Bastiodon to take on any charge move coming in from this Scizor, and the opponent gets a boost here, but I think it's quite late at this time, and they come in with Azumarill, and now they swap to Skarmory, and I think this is the match where something weird happened to me. So you'll see that I'm charging extra energy for that Azumarill, so I shield this Sky Attack. I knew that it's going to be a Sky Attack, but still I shielded because I wanted my Swampert to be healthy. So yeah, you see the Hydro Cannon takes out the Skarmory, and now you see that I stopped tapping, and I click on Sludge Wave, but I don't know what happened there, but looks like Azumarill won the CMP, and yeah, that was very strange to me. Got lagged or something like that, but I think that lag definitely cost me the match, because now this Azumarill can take out our Bastiodon. Let's see if it can. I don't think that. Yeah, it throws Play Rough, so still we had an outside chance, but if we were able to land that Sludge Wave, I think this would have been a sure shot win for us. So yeah, and again, like at the end as well, I was not able to throw the Stone Edge. So yeah, like I was very angry with the game at that point. So in a Victreebel matchup now, and yeah, following the same strategy, that I would like to go for double lunge, but the Victreebel makes a smart decision and opts to throw. Probably they knew, or they don't try to overfarm, which was the right decision in my opinion. So now they come in with Obstagoon, and we immediately make the swap to Swampert. So I think the opponent most probably will not shield their Obstagoon, because they will see Swampert as a farm potential. So going for back-to-back, almost back-to-back Hydro Cannon. So I shield this Night Slash, I think. Yeah, so I shield this Night Slash and go for Hydro Cannon. And let's see if I think they will let go of the Hydro Cannon, and they will come in with Victory Bell and just basically delete our Swampert. And but we will be able to almost farm down the Victory Bell. I think one Smackdown would have taken its life. No, I think it definitely it had a lot more health than I anticipated, and they have a Skarmory in the back. So with shields up, I think it's still going to be pretty challenging for us. So I think it most probably is a Sky attack, because they would not want to debuff their Skarmory so soon. So I was charging a bit of extra energy, anticipating they will go for a Brave Bird, and then I'll go for the Flamethrower for the kill. But they outsmarted me at this point by waiting for me to throw the charge move and going for Brave Bird later. But we are able to survive with 1 HP, and the Smackdowns will be able to take out this Skarmory. So yeah, very very close game, and we both try to outwit each other. So definitely would want to swap out of that match, and I did not want it to come in with Swampert, because definitely they are most likely to have a counter for it. So that's why I went into that stale Bastiodon mirror, because I thought that I did not have any option. So they will go for Ice Beam. So at this point I thought that maybe they don't have a Hydro Pump. So since they went for another Ice Beam, I thought that yes, there might be an outside chance that I can potentially take out this match, just in case they did not had an Hydro Pump. So definitely I can safely shield this, because at this point I was counting that this is definitely an Ice Beam. So we will be able to smack down this Azumarill, which is really good, because we definitely would have wanted to take the switch advantage there, because we do not want our opponent's Bastiodon to be paired up with our Galvantula. So now they come in with Golduck, and which is really good for us, because we do have an answer for that in the form of Galvantula. So the opponent makes a really great swap, catching onto this discharge with their Bastiodon. So yeah, but regardless, I think it's still too late for our opponent, and we will be able to take out this match. So farming, so opponent will go for Flamethrower, and I will farm a lot of extra energy. So this Hydro Cannon will take out the Bastiodon at this range, and we will be having enough energy to go for a Sludge Wave onto this Golduck, because I did not know that how much damage Hydro Cannon will do. So that's why I went for Sludge Wave. So yeah, really well played. And yeah, these were the matches which I played today. There were some matches more, but that they were a bit laggy and everything. So I think this team did pretty well for me today, and I might continue using it until I start losing a lot with this team. So yeah, that's it for today's video, guys. And if you like the video, if you like the content, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. It will definitely help us a lot. And I am making this video with a sore throat, so just show your appreciation to us, and let me know down in the comments if you want any specific mon to be featured, or you want to send me your battle videos. So thank you for watching, guys. Peace.